The man had only intended to avoid a black bear on the road. But unexpectedly, he became a murderer because of it, with snow covering the ground. His car skidded out of control toward the roadside. At that very moment, a woman was crouched behind a car, relieving herself. The next instant, a tragic accident unfolded. Seeing this, the man hurriedly got out to check on the woman's injuries, but the sight before him left him speechless. The woman was already dead. As the man panicked, the woman's husband emerged from the woods where he'd been relieving himself. The man tried to explain, but the husband had already labeled him a murderer. When the man stepped closer to investigate, he froze again. The husband had crashed into a roadside tree and died instantly. Jack never imagined that by swerving to avoid a black bear, had unwittingly become a double murderer. Seeing no one around, Jack instantly considered fleeing the scene. Without a word, he sped home, though he appeared calm upon entering the house. His wife noticed the scratch on his face when she asked what had happened. Realizing he couldn't hide it, Jack confessed to Lisa that he'd accidentally killed 2 people. To his surprise, Lisa didn't panic. Instead, she asked why he hadn't called the police. After all, he hadn't meant to kill anyone. It was all because of that black bear. Without the bear, those 2 wouldn't have died. But Jack argued his car wasn't insured, reporting it would bankrupt them. Learning Jack had left his fingerprints at the scene, the couple rushed back immediately. Fortunately, the bodies hadn't been discovered yet. They hurriedly wiped away the fingerprints. But while they were cleaning the fingerprints, Jack spotted a designer handbag in the car. They hadn't expected the owner to be so wealthy. To verify their hunch, his wife quickly opened the trunk. To their surprise, they found an unexpected windfall, a briefcase containing €2,500,000. Seeing the money, his wife immediately conceived a bold plan. Since the owner of these bills was already dead, if they disposed of the body, the money would be theirs entirely. But just as Jack prepared to lift the man from the tree branch, he hesitated. Fortunately, his clever wife retrieved a chainsaw from the car. Soon, they transported both bodies back home. As the couple counted the cash, Jack was startled to find a gun tucked inside a designer handbag. He picked up the pistol to examine it, but his hand slipped, accidentally pulling the trigger. Not only did he nearly kill his own wife, but he also left a deep bullet hole in the wall. Just as the couple stood frozen in panic, a knock suddenly sounded at the door. Terrified, Lisa hurriedly gathered the cash from the table and ordered Jack to hide everything. But to their utter shock, the visitor turned out to be the town sheriff. It turned out the sheriff hadn't come to arrest them, but to collect the Christmas tree they'd custom ordered days earlier. As the sheriff entered the room, Jack hastily covered the bullet hole in the wall with his hand, fearing the sheriff might notice something amiss. Yet his lingering near the wall made the sheriff suspicious. With no other choice, Jack explained his back ached from driving all day. Since they were longtime friends, the sheriff didn't suspect a thing. He quickly loaded the tree into his truck. But just as the sheriff was about to leave, Jack suddenly noticed the corpse in the trunk peeking out. Terrified, he rushed to block the sheriff's view, narrowly avoiding disaster. Realizing these 2 bodies were ticking time bombs, the couple immediately searched online for ways to dispose of them after the sheriff left. The first idea was to feed them to pigs, but the pigs ate too slowly. The second option involved chemical corrosion, yet the risk was too high. Recalling the black bears inhabiting the mountains, the couple instantly hit upon a brilliant plan.